right, I'm back again, everybody. Working on one of my comic books. This is a different one. I'm in the Procreate program instead of my career comic drawer program, which I still think I like that one better as far as doing comic books because it makes everything a lot more simpler. But Procreate got more features and stuff you can do and stuff as far as drawing and I'm pretty sure you can do everything that you can do in that comic draw program. With Procreate, you just probably had to go through more steps to do it. Well, but anyways, and on my I'm working on my iPad, which I recently got off of Amazon. Speaking of Amazon, they just my wife's Amazon account just recently got hacked. So we went through all the steps of trying to, get that taken care of. In the process, Amazon restricted our access to the Amazon and tell us that we can only do digital media or whatever, some kind of restricted to only digital uh, purchases or some crap like that. In other words, they're gonna stop us from buying stuff from Amazon on our account because it got hacked. I'm like, that's fucking ridiculous. But I'm like, I'm not gonna have nobody gonna tell me how I can spend my money. I'm like, Amazon ain't the only rodeo in town. I was like, you got eBay. I've been buying a lot of stuff off of AliExpress. Amazon could kiss my rumpets. I mean, they're gonna restrict us because somebody hacked their account. And then we go through the process of trying to get that figured out and keep them from buying stuff on our account. And in the meantime, Amazon let somebody else try to buy something, but we couldn't get nothing. And then they turn around and going to put restrictions on us. I said, no problems. Delete all my credit card information and all that crap. I mean, I spend a lot of money on Amazon. Like all these upgrades you see me getting for my bike, this iPad, this pencil, which costs what $100+ and then you had to get the warranty. I buy all that, and then to get turned around and get treated like a criminal after you spend a couple of grand with them to get all this stuff. Pretty much all this stuff I got. I mean, all the stuff that I acquired to start this YouTube channel. I didn't get my e-bike off of Amazon though, but all this other little stuff like accessories and stuff, and a lot of the books, because I've been trying to get better at sequential art. I bought some of the books that's recommended for sequential art, like Frame, Ink, and then I got Scott McCloud's books. I already had the first recommended Scott McCloud book. What is it? Reinventing Comics or something like that. And then I try to order. I try to order some more books from Amazon, and then this is when I found out that they're gonna they're gonna cancel my order and say we're restricted from what we can buy for Amazon. I was like, what? I turned right around and ordered all that stuff off of eBay, and it was cheaper. So I was like, you know what? Thank you, Amazon. Plus, my wife buys too much stuff off of Amazon anyway, so I'm like, it might be a blessing in disguise. That way they can stop getting all our money. But anyway, that's enough of my Amazon rant. Oh, one last thing. I bought, y'all know I did the unboxing video of the lawnmower, the Spider, what is it? Redback, I'm sorry. Redback 120 volt self-propelled lawnmower. Well, when I went to go cut the grass, I couldn't find the key. I don't know if the key was there and I lost it, or the key was never there, because I never used the lawnmower, because at the time it was when I had just cut the grass before I purchased the lawnmower, and it was when we was going through that major heat wave, and the grass wasn't growing, so I didn't have no need to cut the grass for a while there. So, but when I went to go cut it, the little safety key for the battery was in there. And like I said, I'm not saying that I don't know if it was there and I lost it, or if it was never there, because like I said, I didn't use the lawnmower to cut the grass at the time. But I reached out to those guys at Redback, and I'm gonna tell you, if you got that lawnmower, you ever have problems, don't even bother calling, email. Email the guys. They respond pretty quick to emails, and those guys was on top of it. They was like, I told them about my problem. They said they'll look into it. They helped me out. They even said if they couldn't find a little safety key to get me another safety key, that they would actually send me a whole nother lawnmower. Which I was like, I don't really want a whole nother lawnmower. I just need the key, little $5 safety key or whatever it costs. No, I ain't really need for you to send me a whole nother lawnmower, but they offered. So those guys are really about their business, you know what I'm saying, about trying to make sure their customers happy. So I got nothing but respect for those guys so far. I mean, they said they was going to send it out to me immediately. They said they had one key. They found that they had one key and they could send it to me. So I appreciate. It's nice to deal with people who that's about their business. Trying to make sure you're happy. I'm not a guy that's trying to rip them off or nothing like that. I just want to cut my grass. Like if they would have told me I had to pay for it, I would have been willing to pay for $5 or what it is. Because like I said, I don't know if it was there and I lost it, or if it was never there. So I try to be honest and decent a person to people. You treat people good. That's how I was always brought up. You treat people good and they treat you good back. You try to treat people the way you want to be treated. And I always been like that. But I was really shocked the way Amazon just flipped. You get victimized by somebody hacking your account, and then you reach out to Amazon and try to resolve it, and then they turn around and victimize you. I'm like, it's crazy. But with the power Amazon have, with the power they think they have, it's really not much you can do but accept it and move on. I mean, I'm like, they not the only show in town, and I'm like, I refuse to be put in a position where you're gonna tell me how to spend my money. I'm like, no, cancel this account. I quickly removed all my credit card information from Amazon. I told my wife to do the same, but she's an avid Amazon shopper. Me, I'm one of those people that only reason why I went to Amazon because I was an avid eBay shopper, and the only reason why I went to Amazon was the 2-day shipping. That's what got me to start using Amazon in the first place. And nowadays, you don't get stuff too much in 2 days anyway, or one day. They might say it. You be lucky to get it in 3-4 days when they say 2 days. Okay, but let me get back on track here. Uh, this is the first page to my comic book Superior. Let me show you where I'm getting this from. Uh, on my Android tablet. On my Android tablet, see, this is my character Superior. And on my Android tablet, I had download High Paint because High Paint was the closest thing to closest thing to Procreate. And it has its hiccups, but it was trying. At least they was trying to bring you some features like Procreate, unlike Infinite Painter, who kept saying they was going to do a text tool, who never did because I was still waiting because I like my Android tablet. But they the main reason why I had to go spend all this money and get an iPad because they never put a text tool in that program like they said it was. But anyway, this is what I'm working for. This is like a page that I did on the High Paint program for my Superior book that I was working on. And what happened? And man, this thing got all kind of ads and stuff. As you can see, I got quite a few pages on there that I roughed out. These are all the pages I roughed out for that book, Superior book. So I think I had 12 pages roughed out, and I had 12 more to go because I was going to do 24 pages. I do 24 pages though for the comic book. So right now, what I'm doing now is I'm in the process of transferring those roughs over onto this program, Procreate. Uh, let's see. This is the first page that I'm working on, but I'm getting a little too much detail. I think I'm gonna just go ahead and I decided to change from regular pencil to blue lead in here. Uh, so I'm gonna go ahead and rough this out some, and then I'm gonna just do my pages rough. Some rough pages. I changed it up some from what it was originally like on that page from what I'm transferring over. I think I'm gonna change it up some. Yeah. So what's going on in this picture is it's two clans. This is like a flashback in the history of the planet Nor, and back in those times you had clans, and it was like it was like a race thing, white clans and black clans, and they was fighting over territory and resources. And so to tell the story of Superior, you had to go back to like almost to the beginning of the beginning of you know um, human or human existence on this planet when the humanoids uh, populated this planet early on, and they was pretty barbaric, as far as savagery, fighting wars and over territory, land, and just hatred of each other. And I think I found out about this Apple Pro pencil is if you tap it twice, it goes to eraser. You can go to eraser and then tap it twice, and it goes back to the pencil. I love that feature. That's an awesome feature. I don't know. After a while, I might get to like this iPad thing over better than my Android Samsung tablet. I don't know. I wasn't crazy about this Procreate at first, but after I did some adjustments like to the pencil, where it actually feels like I'm drawing on paper now. So I'm pretty pleased with it right now. So yeah, so I'm gonna rough out some of this stuff I got in the background. I mean, on this page, and then I'll tighten it all up when I go to ink it. Yeah, I got some major upgrades coming to my Black Soul bike. I I finally got my handlebars in for my EKX T1. I put them on my bike, so I got a video of that that I'm gonna add to the. You know how I do it. I do some comic books and I do some e-bike, and I'll show you my handlebars I added to my bike before this video is over with. Yep. And I got some stuff coming for my red bike, Black Soul. I got a hydraulic brake that I need to put on there. I finally got the stuff to put that brake on there because I only got one hand brake for the front tire on that bike, and on the back tire it's got the hub brake from that bike was originally what was it, Mongoose Brutus or Brute? It was either Brute or Brutus, one of them. Similar to the Mongoose Dolomite bike, except for the Dolomite had 7 gears, and the Brute on it was single speed. And what I did was I left the single speed on the back of that bike and put a front wheel uh, gearless hub. What's that? Gearless direct drive motor on that. Yeah, so man, I got a really big upgrade coming to that bike, and I think a lot of people gonna be interested in where I got this kit that I'm gonna be adding to this bike from, and I might in a couple of videos. I don't know. I'm trying to figure because it's gonna be a couple of weeks before I get this kit in because you know, I'm a patient person. I order something. I be ordering stuff off of AliExpress, Alibaba, whatever, wherever I can find good deals. And I talk to a lot of these sales reps and stuff. You go on there and you start talking to people, and that's how you get the good deals. You got to communicate with these guys and talk to them, and you go. A lot of people go on Alibaba and they be looking and they be like, oh, this and that, and think they just click and buy stuff. No, you got to talk to the sales reps and stuff. You got to do inquiries, and then you talk to the salespeople. And then what it is when you come to a deal and you like what they tell you a good price or something, and you happy with it, you tell them to go ahead and write you up an invoice. And then they set up the invoice and send it to you, your email, or they send it right there, and then you can pay for it like that. You shouldn't never just go ahead and click and buy or nothing like that. You should talk to the agents or representatives, because what'll happen is you click on that buy and they'll end up counseling you, what's the name, and say something's wrong or something like that. So it's less trouble just to go ahead and talk to them and find out what the deal is with them. Let them set the deal up for you, and then they'll set up the agreed upon, invoice and stuff. They'll set that up and send it to you, and you just pay for it. That's how that works. But the thing is, if you're willing to be patient, because a lot of times you're talking like 30 days to 45 days for a product, to get sent to you by ship or whatever. That's the way you get the best deals. I mean, to be honest, unless you're buying a lot of product, the way you get the best deals is that slow, like they say, that slow boat to China. You order that stuff from that slow boat from China, and it takes like 30 to 45 days to get it. And when you order stuff from Alibaba, make sure you tell them you want door to door. You want to ship directly to your door. That's the way you avoid. You tell them you want the door to door price. Because when they say door to door, you won't get stuck with no tariffs, or what's that called? Custom fees, where you got your stuff get caught up in customs and stuff. No, you say door to door, that means they take care of all that and they send it directly to your door. Even if you buy a bike or something like that, you tell them you want door to door. DD, what is it? DDP. Make sure it's a DDP. Because if you don't, your stuff might get stuck in customs somewhere. So yeah, so when you messing with, man, this looks horrible. Just glad it's rough. Yeah, trying to make it like he got busted in the head, like maybe like big scrape and some blood, like scraping. But yeah, so let me see what else I got on there. Oh yeah, it's like a bunch of people supposed to be in the background here. Yeah, because it's clans fighting with each other. So I actually have, if you look on this, I actually even have the text done on this. See, if you look close on this, it says, let's see, focus, Cam. It says, the planet Noah, we enter the world during a major clash of the clans. And then it's got some more down there. We have black and white clans fighting over resources, territories, and just pure hatred of each other. Yeah, this is early on in before the United Regions before the nine territory. I mean the nine awakened territories. This this is the origin. This is the origin of the awakened. This is the story of Superior. Is where he comes into play in the whole Planet North story. It's where he comes into play. Mm, okay. Yeah. So what I was saying about this upgrade project I got going on with my other bike. I don't know. I might give y'all some tidbits. I don't know. Maybe in my next video, maybe I'll give y'all a hint about what this upgrade I'm talking about that I think everybody will be interested in. Anybody that likes building their own bikes or uh, upgrading their own bike and stuff like that, I think they might be interested. I seen some videos of people doing something related to this what I'm talking about, but I don't know. Maybe in my next video, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna drop a clue in there to let you know what I'm possibly talking about, so y'all guys can kind of get an idea and think it, figure out if it's something that y'all might have been interested in and wanted to do to existing bike or something y'all had or have. But yeah, so I'm gonna keep on doing a little stuff here and there. I might go ahead and try to figure out how to put this text in there the way I want it, and yeah, because I don't want to do like a 30 minutes or so just drawing, because I still want to add my bike part of this video in. So all right, so I think that's enough for the Raging Guild today, Raging Guild side of things. So I think I'm gonna spin this video on over to my update on my EKXT1 bike. So let's take it over there. Okay, I'm back again with my T1 EKX T1. Uh, got another upgrade, just small upgrades. I mean, these not necessary upgrades, but it's just all for looks. I mean, going for a certain look. I mean, if you've seen my other upgrade videos, you know I put the multicolor uh, pedals on. So at the same time, I ordered the multicolor handlebars. They just came in, so it took forever for those to come in, but I finally got them. So I put them on. Really, really makes the bike start to come together with all the other upgrades I've done. Uh, I got one more upgrade coming to this bike, and it's just all rest of it gonna be riding videos. No more upgrades. And I mean, and that probably is gonna be the shocks, because these are like basic shocks where you see no adjustments. Can't do no adjustments on them. So I got some buckalos coming. Got a good deal on it. Maybe in the future I'll do some videos on like some of the great deals I've been getting on parts. Cause I don't all these upgrades and stuff. I'm not paying full price for none of this stuff because I'm a bargain hunter. So I found a good deal on some Buffalo shocks, which are, from what I can tell from the reviews and stuff, are pretty good shocks. I mean, good budget shocks. I mean, I don't need nothing top of the line. I just need something better than these basic Jones here that ain't got no adjustments. I mean, then again, I might even do something about this, but for the most part, I'm done. My little upgrades, colorful parts. See the pedals matching the handlebars. Yep. Upgraded the battery. So I'm pretty much done as far as that. Once I get them shocks, she all good. I mean, I might also do something about these brakes. I forgot to tighten that up when I put these handlebars in. I might do something about these brakes because when I got these brakes, I didn't get the ones with the motor shut off. And I try to get I got the shut offs where you do with the magnet and stuff, but I couldn't get that to work because the way these brakes are, they're not close enough to engage. They just shut the motor off completely when I try to put them on there. So I don't know. I might figure that out eventually, but I might end up buying some more brake grips and just change those to the ones with the shut off instead of getting the whole brakes. Cause the brakes are good. I mean, I love these Shimano brakes. They really grip pretty good. So I don't see no need to have to replace them other than the fact that they don't have the shut off. But yeah, there she go, looking all pretty with her fine self. Yeah, I mean, for everybody who got one of these bikes, you don't have to do all these little upgrades I'm doing. Only upgrade I would definitely recommend is the brakes. All the other stuff, the battery and all that stuff, you don't really have to do that because the battery that's on this bike is pretty good. 20 amp hour battery is that's a pretty good standard battery now for anybody who want to have some range in their travels. Yeah. I say anything that's 15 on up is decent. 15, 20 amp hour batteries in that range. I mean, most places you're going to go, it's probably going to be enough range for you. Unless you're doing like a really big ride out with somebody, you probably going to want something bigger. But most of the little riding I'm doing, 20 amp hour batteries enough for me. I mean, eventually I want to do a family group ride with all my kids and my brother and stuff like that. And we might find a trail, and do some range tests and see how far we can go. But for the meantime, I'm just riding around the neighborhood and doing trying to get a little exercise and stuff like that. Yep. So I thought I'd let y'all know about my latest update. But I do got a major upgrade coming for my other bike, my red and black bike that I call Black Soul. It's a major upgrade, but that won't be for a couple of weeks. And it's going to be an upgrade that a lot of people are going to be interested in, that people that like to build their own bikes. So y'all going to have to stay tuned to find out about that one. I think it's going to be something that a lot of people been interested in and just didn't know where to go to find the parts to do it. So y'all going to have to keep watching and then you'll see what I'm talking about. Till then, I'll see y'all on the next video. Peace out.